spirituality. My name is Remains West. If this is your first time on the channel, you're highly, highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very, very sensitive and fundamental topic with respect to prosperity and success. And this is simply why we should avoid poverty. How to avoid poverty as a spiritual person. What can we do to be prosperous? What can we do to be wealthy? This is a topic because it's something that bothers the minds, and we need to be clear about it. There are a lot of people that they want to be good. They are naturally good people. They want to be able to be good, to balance their life by living a successful life and helping people around them, and also to being prosperous. This is a dream of, I believe, most average people, that they want to be prosperous, they want to have peace of mind, they want to have security. They also want other people to be happy, which is natural for every human being. This is the essence of us becoming people, regular people, good, peaceful folks. Everybody should be prosperous. Everybody should have their own. Everybody should love your neighbor as yourself. And in your family, you want this. But does it really happen in real life? In real life, it does not happen like this. So one thing you will find out as a spiritual person, somebody that is struggling on the path, you will find out that you naturally will be an empath, somebody that loves, and you feel the pain of other people a lot. You feel the pain, you feel their burden. You always want to help people. You want to help people. You want to make people comfortable. You want to be correcting things. How do you go about this and you don't become that thing that you are trying to change? This is what I want to talk about today. I have come to realize from my life experience that this is not necessarily an evil thing, and it's a good thing, and it's not an easy thing, quite naturally, and it's not a bad thing to do. But there's this situation that you're going to find in life, which is poverty. Poverty is a disease, and poverty is not something that it's not a virtue. Christianity tried to make poverty a virtue, because Christianity is all about stealing from you, stealing your time, stealing your energy, stealing your brain, stealing the little money you have, then promising you heaven. Christianity is one of the religion, the most wicked religion in the world. Very wicked religion. You're going to see one thing in Christianity. You will see pastor. You will see a pastor. You call yourself a pastor. You open church. You will tell somebody to go and sell their land, their father's land, and give you the money for God, that you want to build house for God. You will tell somebody to go and bring all their money, all their possessions, all the little gold, the little things that they have, that their parents give to them, that should give you, so that you can use it to do the work of God, to build house for God. That if they give you all their life possessions, they will go to heaven and they will be in the good book of God. For me, that is stealing, the height of stealing. That's why I don't respect pastors. There are people I don't make. If you call yourself a pastor, you don't enter my house. Pastors are not welcome in my house, number one. Policemen, they are not welcome in my house too. And NEPA staff, if you are in Nigeria, those people, they work for NEPA, they be winch. I know they make friends with those kind of people, and I know they buy drink for them. There are some people I don't buy drink. Due to the kind of nature of your profession, you cannot just be my friend. Especially when they do something evil, where they affect me negatively. When I meet this kind of people, I'm not happy meeting them. Pastors, number one, you will tell somebody to sell his father's land and give to you. When you do this kind of things, you make people poor. You steal from people with your Bible. That is witchcraft. And anybody that is stupid enough to sell their life possessions to give to you, that person deserves to be poor, especially if that person is an adult. We have so many people that are poor today. Yes, poverty is endemic in Africa. Africans are, I would say 90% of Africans, they are poor due to the stealing by Europeans, the plundering of the continents, the division of the continent since the Berlin Conference. This is one of the major cause of poverty in the continent, and the continued destruction of the continent by World Health Organization, by UNICEF, by United Nations, by these so-called peacekeeping forces that they have all over Africa that claim to be keeping peace, but whereas they are funding terrorism, they are planning coups. Any successful government, they want to pull it down in Africa. We see what is happening. A lot of white people, I say white people, they are thieves. Those people that are making friends with why you want to go to their country to go and be washing plates, doing manual job, washing dead bodies or taking care of old people. They go wash white people yansh to get money. You know, it's a cost for somebody to go to abroad, to go to be taking care of white people, to be changing adult people's diapers. For me, that is a cost. Some Africans look at this kind of job as a blessing. They look at it as a blessing to go, they go sweep streets for Europe. For me, na cost. Those people, they say they sabi also well. Not be now that kind of thing now you're supposed to do as a human being. There are some jobs that is devoid of dignity. You not get dignity. Make I talk, and you not get, and if you can strip yourself so low to do this kind of thing for money, I go look you 2 times. So when you call yourself an African person, you are conscious, you are aware, you are self-aware. You should know what it means to be an African, and you should know that it's about prosperity. It's about taking authority, taking control of your life. So you should always have this at the back of your minds, that even if you are in a position of disadvantage today, one day you will have to be great. You should not be comfortable doing many jobs. Okay? Even people that are watching me, you are in Europe, you are even in Nigeria, you must not be comfortable seeing yourself as a second-class citizen. You must not be comfortable. You must not accept poverty as your second nature or as normal. This one they bust my head pass. Accepting poverty as normal thing. Once you accept poverty as norm, you normalize it. There's no way you can become rich anymore. There's no way you can become prosperous anymore. So you must always reject that condition, reject that mindset. You must reject it in spirit, body, and soul. Reject it with every fiber of your filament. Reject it with every thought, every word that comes out of your mouth. Reject it with every impulse, every waking and sleeping hour. You must reject it. You must not accept it. Meaning you must struggle, even if you are in prison, even if you are doing some kind of menial job that you cannot even talk today. Put it at the back of your mind that this is not your permanent situation. You must not be comfortable doing it, because poverty is witchcraft. A poor man is not a good man. A poor man is not, there is no virtue in poverty. There is no virtue in not being able to take care of your basic needs. Okay, not be good thing. So please always have it at the back of your mind that you must be prosperous. You will be great one day. You will be rich, and walk towards that direction. Do not be comfortable. Do not be comfortable. Do not be comfortable. When you come to Africa today, you see a lot of people suffering and smiling. They say suffering and smiling. They have accepted this as they are not. That it is the norm. When you see this kind of people, you see the hopelessness in their faces. They don't aspire to be rich anymore. When you talk to these people, you see disparity. Do not make friends with this kind of people. Do not make friends, because you will be like them. Our people put in parable, say, if leaf too take for soap, it they turn to soap. So please do not, if people are too poor, not they make friend with that kind of person. If you get too many poor friends, make you try to switch, recalibrate. Try to make friends with some rich people. Make you see how they think. They say make you follow who know road. Birds of the same feathers flock together. So whatever situation you are passing through, don't make it permanent or don't make it your final bus stop. Okay, poverty not be good thing. You cannot be able to take care of your basic needs. You cannot be able to take care of your basic family. You must find a way. Find a way. One thing, apart from the fact that Africa is poor, we know say yes, the white people they steal from us. We know that we have oppressive governments that are working for white supremacy. We know all these things. These are out of your control as an individual. But there are things you can do as an individual that are within your control to be prosperous. First of all, you have full capacity as an adult human being to reject your condition, and you have to reject any philosophy that is trying to normalize that condition towards you. The major philosophy is religion. Now there they go, yes. Now there they come. Religion is one thing that is making a lot of educated people and modern Africans poor in the continent, because religion has normalized poverty. We see a lot of Africans today, modern Africans, people that claim that they are educated, they went to university, they have that dirty piece of paper calling themselves a degree, a bachelor's degree, but they are very, very stupid. Why are they stupid? Because many of them have made themselves victims of religion, victims of circumstances. They have accepted their condition. They have accepted to be lower than the dust. They have accepted to be poor. They believe religion, they believe heaven, that if they suffer in this lifetime, they will make heaven. How did I say it in that dirty book? Blessed are the poor in spirit, or for theirs is the kingdom of God. The maggot will write that book for now. The guy now golden plates and then cup. Now they eat for Rome. They are living in palace, in palatial mansion. Have you seen the Vatican? Have you seen pictures of the Vatican? You see how the priests they flex, how fat they are. Then they sit on top golden chair. But they say you will go heaven. Why they not sell that golden chair, make them go heaven? People need to use their brain to think. You see the matter? So these people that have been devoid of mental capacity, are they really human beings? Should we equate them as human beings, or should we equate them as animals, or as sick people, or mentally deranged people? Once somebody have accepted religion, hook, line, and sinker, and believe that there's a heaven, that if he or she dies, he will go to this heaven, that person is not normal anymore. You cannot treat that person as a proper human being. That person is making his life decisions based on fairy tales and fables that is not backed by facts and evidence. So that person is not normal. That person is mad. Okay? So you not regard that person as a normal human being. That person is not a patient. If that person is mentally ill, let me say it, they craze. You dey hear so? That person not normal. And the funny thing and the painful thing, we have this kind of mad people in our families. Many of them are our brothers, our uncles, our mama, our papa. Many of them are our family members, but they are mad people. But they don't know that they are even mad. They don't know that they are in a cage. Now you see this mad person is making decisions that is not affecting your life. How do you solve this problem? Now you're going to see situations whereby you'll be struggling on your own, minding your own business, trying to make your part in this crooked and deceitful, twisted jungle we call world today. One of these mentally ill patients, fundamental Christians, extremists, filled of stupidity and ignorance, we want to be encroaching into your life. Sometimes because you don't think like them, they'll be attacking you physically and spiritually, calling you names, avoiding you, telling people to avoid you, telling people that you are evil, you are mad, you are the agent of darkness because you don't subscribe to their massive ignorance. From time to time, these the same people will come to you asking for assistance. They won't borrow money. Why they want to borrow money? They need help. They are in a dish, we call them koso. They koso. They are so-called gods. Jehovah, that bastard, the perverts that they have been worshiping all their life, that they have been giving all their energy, their money to. Summer, in need fit help them come out for problem. I mean, if I have a friend, let's say I have a friend, I call this person my best friend, I help this person all the time. Anytime they have problem, I am there. I'm always there helping them, making sure, trying my best to make sure that they are comfortable. I have been with this friend for 10, 15 years. Then I have problem. Then I went to this friend to help me. And I know that the friend have capacity to help me. But the friend refused to help me. Do you think I will continue becoming loyal to this friend? I not go cut off the relationship. I go break the relationship instantly because there's no point of me making friends with somebody that cannot help me, somebody that I've been helping that cannot be able to help me when I have problem. I go cut the relationship. You not be better friend now. You go see somebody wey don dey worship God. Then they miss Sunday. Many of these guys, every Sunday, we call them Sunday. Their leg need to come out for church. Some go say they be usher, officiatory, how do they call them? I don't know. That they go church, that they sweep church, that they sleep, all their money na church they go. Then when you get problem, that God where they give your money, not go fit help you. You can't meet me wey be native doctor or me wey be devil worshipper to come help you. How far? Now me born you, but I'm supposed to be a bad guy, right? So why should I help you? Give me one good reason why I should help you. You that calls yourself a Christian, you have been for over 30 years, you they follow Christianity. Why you they come meet somebody like me, wey be friend to bone, make it give you money? Why? I'm not gonna know. You have to tell me because I'm supposed to be the bad guy. Then if I give you this money, how far you go give me back? I know you're not even sure say you go give me back, safe. Now when you get, you go take give me. For me, this kind of mentality is you are trying to steal from me. You be thief. That's the way I see him. Be that, and I will call him. Let's call a spade a spade. People, the fastest way for a spiritual person to be broke is to be giving your substance away, doing free spells for people, helping people for free, and giving money away to help people, borrowing money to people. I have seen many spiritualists that have been wrecked like this. The thing don't happen to me. When I started my practice for the first 5 years or something, I was doing a lot of free stuff for people. It not take me go anywhere. I was going, people will just call me on phone. I don't even know them. They will just complain. I will just help them. They will just go. I will not even know them. I don't even hear from them again. I will be using my money to be buying materials just to test things out for people. I was doing a lot of free stuff, teaching people for free. This teaching people are paying for now. I used to do it for free. Because why was I doing this? I want people to grow. I want people to know this. I want Africa to grow. I want to help my fellow brothers. What did it got me in return? A lot of people use that opportunity to launch spiritual attacks against me. I got so many problems in my life. Many evil people just surrounded me. Different kind of winches. The worst kind of evil people that now came to surround me, start wasting my time, draining me, draining my resources, draining my time, energy, my resources. When I see the way this thing is going, I have to chase them out. I block them. I pursue many of them. I pursue all of them. As a spiritual person, you must be protective of what you value. One of the things that you have to value is money. Money in this present time and day is power. Money is wealth. Money can do a lot of things for you, can solve a lot of problems. You have to protect it. You must not give it away, especially to these mentally ill Christians. You must never give it away to them. Many of these Christians, I don't tell you, they get witchcraft spirits. And poverty and witchcraft, they go together. They are 5 and 6, brother and sister. When you see somebody that is poor, the first thing you should try to identify is, why is this person poor? You have to understand, see why this person is in this situation. You need to think critically. It's either something is after them, or they are not thinking right. This is the main two reasons. When you see an adult that is poor, it's either they are not living their life where they are not doing the things that will bring money to them. They are not engaging themselves in anything of value. They are not doing any services. They are not bringing money to their life, or the little money they have, they are giving it away because they don't know the value of money. Now you see these Christians now, many of them will have jobs. It's like they are working, instead of them working to create their own empire, they are working to build other people's empire. When you come to Nigeria, you are going to weep. We have more churches than human beings in Nigeria. The church in Nigeria, it almost double the population of people for this country. No junction, you're not going to enter bus before one Nico Pump not go preach for you for this country. You come this life, God give you life, give you brain. You choose not to use it. You choose to carry your brain, give one person you call your pastor. Then the guy run you into this. You start looking for help. Anybody you see, you start asking for money, for assistance. You don't care. Many women today in Nigeria, they are prostitutes because of Jesus Christ. So many girls, beautiful girls, they have become prostitutes. They become ashawo because they don't get sense. Religion now turn them to ashawo. And yet they still they go to church every Sunday. Poverty is not a good thing. When somebody is poor, make you suspect that person. It's either the person they think well, or that they pursue that person. You need to find a way to solve this problem. We have so many relatives now, brothers and sisters. They need to learn their lesson. You cannot be giving your money, your life, energy to church. Then you will not be looking for people to plug into, to borrow from. Now, me, I go abroad, okay? I travel, I used to travel. Many people in Nigeria think that abroad is an easy life, that you can go there, you pick money on the ground. So when you come back, you can be able to just waste money. When you come back, you live in a average life. People think you have so much money because you don't beg, and they think that it's easy for you to make money. So they think they can just ask you for money and you will just give them the money. Most of these people, I tell them that I pray for everybody to be traveling, to go to abroad, so that they can see how easy it is to get money. When I tell people that abroad is even much more difficult than Nigeria in a way, they will say I'm lying. In Nigeria, if you are so poor, or no matter how things is, you can be able to go to your next door neighbor to ask for water to drink. You can go and borrow sugar, borrow salt. Your neighbor will give to you. If you try this kind of behavior in many countries I have been to, automatically you are going to get arrested. Especially you are a black person. You cannot travel abroad. Then you go and knock the next door neighbor's ass and ask them to borrow you water or sugar or salt. Many times they will call police. You'll talk why you can't knock that door to borrow sugar. If you are not careful, you will be deported instantly. It means that for you to go and be knocking people's door to borrow sugar and salt, it means that you are not doing well in the country. It means that you are not gainfully employed. Because if you are gainfully employed, you will not engage in that kind of behavior. You try that nonsense, they go report you to police and they may likely deport you because it's harassment. But in Nigeria, you can do that. Nobody's going to report you. You can do a lot of things and get away with it. You can even go to a store and ask for something they will give you. Don't try that in abroad. Now, J Street, now Immigration Street, you'll see yourself. By doing that, you are constituting yourself as a nuisance to people. Due to this kind of privilege we have in Nigeria, it's very easy for people to commonize or to normalize begging. And begging is not a good thing for an adult to be asking people for money. Nothing do you harm, you not be crippled, you not be sick, but you just refuse to use your brain because you have accepted religion. You can't become nuisance to other people's life. Since I came back, I have had some issues of people asking me for money. I want to talk about a particular case. I never even come out for playing. Somebody does send me a message, say he want me to come and invest in a business. My very good friend, he want to open restaurant and hotel. He's already building it. He want me to put money. I politely tell this person, no, I have other things I want to do. This person was trying to force me to put money in this business. I was very angry, but I didn't show the anger out. There are some things that people should learn how to do. I live my life for myself. I am not living my life for other people. Somebody cannot just come from somewhere and ask me to invest in their business. So are you trying to tell me that I went abroad to make money? I don't know what to do with the money. I don't know the reason that took me to abroad. Like say I travel, I don't know where he carry me go abroad. So for the last 1 year, I did abroad. So I go work money to carry, give you, to put for your business. Are you trying to say that to me? Say I don't know what I go take money to. You well? So I politely tell this person, I'm not interested in this business. The person was still forcing me. I got upset. I tell them not to repeat that word again. Politely. Person left. As a spiritual person, you need to be able to plan your life very well. People that we take advantage of you is not a total stranger. Person that you don't know will not just come to you and say that you should give them money. You're not going to listen to them. The devil will always use somebody that you know, your family member, person when know you well. We have a saying that now who know man, I the key man. Now person where you know, it can be your mama, your papa, your brother, your close family relation. It will be the one that will come to you to say they want help. And you have to give them. And this kind of help is always go wrong for everybody. Then they pay the money back. You will never get that money back. If you get it bit by bit. It is never 100% complete. And it becomes problem between you and that person for life because they will never pay you. The next thing, they will start telling everybody that you gave them a little money and now you are talking to them anyhow. So the best thing is that do not help family relatives except you want to dash them the money. And you know the funny thing with these people, why I tell you that many of them, they are just trying to find a way to steal from you. The way Nigeria is now, with many countries I've been to, we have a kind of modern financial institute whereby it's very easy to borrow money now. We have like over 100 banks or these digital banks where people can borrow money very easily. You just put in your BVN, your NIN, and your bank statement. You can borrow up to 1 million, 5 million, even 10 million. It's very easy to borrow money now in most countries. Even I saw this in Philippines, I saw this in Kenya, in Ethiopia. It's very easy for people to borrow money from nowadays microfinance banks without collateral. Now you are coming to meet me that you want to borrow money and you have more than 100 options, but you have refused to use them. Why have you refused to borrow money from the bank when it's very easy? Only one reason: you don't want to pay that money. You don't want to pay that money. You want to steal from me. If you are really in need of money, there's a very easy process. You go online, you go to your digital company, you give them your BVN, you give them your NIN, they will give you up to 5 million naira cash with requirement to pay back within 6 months, within 5 months. You can easily do that now in Nigeria. You can do that in America. You can do that in the UK. You can do that in so many countries. So for those people that are very good in borrowing, you sabi borrow money well, why don't you go to these companies and patronize them? Borrow money from them. If you know that you are going to pay the money within 3 months, you don't have any problem. They charge you 10%, 13%, 15% interest rate. You can negotiate with them. If you are sure that I will pay this money in 6 months, I will pay this money in a year, they will give you the money without collateral. But you have refused to go to them. Now, a person like me, now you become borrow because you know that you're not going to pay back. This thing have happened to a lot of spiritual people, not only me. There's a woman now, she's my student too. She dey owe me money. Money she's supposed to pay me, she went and borrowed it to somebody else. Something that I advise against. You just carry all the money where you go borrow and give relative. Now the person does not pick your call anymore. And yet you still dey owe me money. How we want to solve that problem? For my experience in life, for these few short years, over 40 years I've been here, all the times I have borrowed money to people, I have never gotten it back 99% of the time. Even now, I can write a whole list of people that I have given money to who never give me back. There are many. So one of my policy now is that I don't borrow money to anybody. I have learned a lot from life. Once you mention that word, borrow me, I get angry instantly. It's like I just feel like to slap the person or to punch the person. I'm not adverse towards that word because I know how the word is. I am somebody that don't like to borrow. I don't like to beg. I always want to get my own thing. I want to be independent. When I see people that it's normal for them to be borrowing money, I get angry. I don't like those kind of people. I don't see them as good people. So if a friend comes to me now, you say you want to, I tell you no politely. Instantly, if you keep pestering me, I dey end the relationship instantly. I dey end that relationship instantly. If not so, make we not dey talk again. Which kind of nonsense be that? I don't know why this should be normal for people. I'm talking about adults too. I'm not talking about people on the street too. These are adults, full-grown adults, people above 30 years. And 99% of these people, they are Christians. These are people that have never supported, they don't support African spirituality. They don't believe in African spirituality. They don't even support my work. People that have never supported me, that they are avoiding me. People who like say that they avoid people like me. Then you now feel, why do you even feel comfortable? One thing, I don't even want Christians to feel comfortable around me. I don't want them to feel, I don't want them coming to my house. I don't even want them talking to me, to be honest. Because you not get value. If they see me as bad person, why you still want to associate with me? What is the point? Then your own, make I do my own. Stay your lane, make I stay my lane. I hardly go to visit Christians. I avoid them as much as possible. Then why can't you do the same thing? If you believe, say, your God where you dey serve, now the supreme God, what you they call do for native doctor house? Why you want make friend with person will be enemy of your God? You they can't spy me, I've been waiting. You want learn African spirituality, I'll be the same you come. So this kind of people, anybody where they mentally heal as an adult, I am very, very critical of their actions. You cannot have over 100 low complaints in you not see anybody borrow money from. You won't come borrow money from me because you know that I will not ask you to write agreements when you are time frame to pay back because you don't have any intention of paying. In that case, I see you as somebody trying to come to rob me emotionally. That is why I see it, and I will not subscribe to that. Then when you don't subscribe, the person will say you're wicked, I get problem, enough it help me. Which kind of nonsense talk with that? Are you not ashamed? Some people not just get shame. No shame. Most beggars, they need to get shame. That's why I say poverty, now witchcraft. As a spiritual person, you must not aspire to be poor. You must not. Me, I don't want poor. I want better life. I dey charge for my service. I dey want people. I want people before you contact me outside this YouTube. Say you come to my WhatsApp. You have to be serious. I need to do free work. Some people will just see my number. they will just come to my WhatsApp, they will start interrogating me, asking me questions like say that their papa born me. That investment, before you know, I just write it. I charge $50 for consultation fee. If you not get that money, come up for this WhatsApp now. If I begin to do consultation free for everybody, do you think I will have time to do my personal work? I have done it before. When I was doing free work, I'll be talking to like 20 people for free. They'll just be wasting my time. Somebody will just jump in, please, I want to talk to you for 5 minutes. 5 minutes conversation will go to 30 minutes that I will never get back. Sometimes it will go to 45, 1 hour. Then the person will just feel that they can just call you anytime they like. 12 o'clock for night, somebody will just call you, start asking you questions about this and that. 2 o'clock, somebody will just call you, start asking you questions. I lived that life before. It not carry me go anywhere. I have to change. I have to recalibrate. Now, when you call me, the first thing you will ask question. If you feel you want professional reference, you want to know about my professional opinion, you go pay, not be free. You first go pay your 50. Your money go enter my calabash before I go even reason your matter. If you not get that money, I will block you instantly. I not get back of a rotten mango. If you feel that the work I'm doing here have value, you feel that you want to support me, I not see why you not go fit give me a little bit of token to support this good work when you claim to be beneficial to you. I not see why. If you want to get my benefits, then you don't want to give me anything in return. That it not go work. Or you go another place. So I get very harsh when it comes to this, because I have to protect my time, I have to protect my sanity, and I need to protect the things that is prospering me. I cannot be giving things for free. We don't give things that are holy to dogs. Okay? They go squander them, then they go step on you. So I don't do it. I don't do free consultations anymore. I don't do free spells anymore. You go pay. If you know say you not meet my rates, go somewhere else or go gather the money or use another way to take solve your problem. That's why they run my matter. That's so the world be. There's a give and take relationship. If you want to be rich as a spiritual person, you need to abide by this principle. If not, hungry will catch you where, and you will become very poor. And when you become poor, the same people that you are helping, they'll be the first ones to start insulting you. See, God or catch him. He said they practice African spirituality, he not even get money, he not even bring prosperity to a life. Now then go first start to rant their mouths. So this kind of people, they avoid them, especially if I know that their orientation is Christianity. That the mad people be this. So I know they do. I don't want to see them. To be honest, it not make sense for somebody who call himself adults to behave like small pikin, to refuse to use common sense to live in life. Then now the fallout of this stupidity, you are trying to pass it on to everybody around you. Say God day. Do I look like somebody that is planning to go to heaven? Do I look like somebody that believes in that kind of bullshit? Why you want to take your stupidity to rob me? Wait till I do you. Which kind of nonsense be this? If you are a religious person, respect yourself and your religion. I need to take my African spirituality to worry anybody life. You not go see me come meet you one day because say I want to do something. We need to try them. Waiting. Cut your coat according to your size. If I not get, I don't say I not get the small when I get, I go manage them. Not be you will live fake life, say God they do something for you. You need to go anywhere. You didn't want place they turn around. Who you they deceive? Practice what you preach. We have this kind of people in African spirituality, of course. Some people will claim say that they need to do anything, they just they talk for their mouths. If you are actually practicing this thing the way you're supposed to practice them, I don't see why prosperity not go come in your life. I don't see them. If you are really connected. Some people they practice witchcraft, say they practice African spirituality. Some people are spiritually illiterate. Some people are financial illiterate. Some people not just know what they do for this earth. We should be able to identify people mentally before we say we want to help them. When you want to help somebody, look if the person is actually helping themselves. What is causing the poverty of this person? When you see in a religion they cause the poverty, you politely step back and continue to look am until you get sense. When some people come, you try to tell them sense, they go say you wan initiate them. It don't happen to me. Say this, you wan initiate me before you go help me. Who get your time? You just say we dey beg person to learn here. We not even send you. You can talk any trash you want to send, but not take your reggae, take on spoil our blues. And the matter now be that. So as spiritual people, please, you need to be very, very careful. They need to help people anyhow. When some people come with requests that you have to send them money to, tell them to go loan company to go and borrow money. If you really believe, say you go pay that money, go borrow for loan. They go give you instantly. You just type in online, type in your details. They credit you the money instantly. Then you start dealing with them. But they know that they're not going to meet up, or maybe they don't cast for them. They don't cast. Now they find new place to go cast the place. Not be me, you see. So we need sense. Practicing spirituality not mean so you not go get sense again. Common sense is very, very important and fundamental to the success of everybody. As a spiritual person, you need to protect your finance, which involves you not borrowing money to stupid people. Okay? Not giving money to people that you don't know when you are going to get it back. Most times you give it to these people, you don't get it back. Then you start blaming God, you have to blame yourself. Something that you want to use for your life, you don't give it away. Who will give you? So please, my people, we need to think about this issue. Witchcraft and poverty is synonymous. We must avoid poverty. We must not accept it. And people that have accepted it, we should stay far from those people. We and them not in the same boat. Okay? We and them, we not in the same boat. So you need to protect what you value. Okay? When evil want to come, it comes with a familiar face. It can come with the face of your mother or the face of your family. It's always very urgent. We need a na. Now lie you. Omo, you need to stand your ground. There are a lot of people whereby their work is just to destroy the life of other people. Anywhere that there's prosperity, they are not happy. Once they see the prosperity, they come somewhere, they just want to destroy the place. They see say small money, they will just want to destroy them. This is not the characteristics of person who get witchcraft. When you see somebody where they are aimed not to pollute or destroy anywhere with peace, they to cause disaffection, you need to suspect that person. They're not that far from witchcraft. And don't just see why somebody will not like peace and prosperity, and not just see why. The thing, this kind of thing, the thing they funny me. You go there inside your Christianity, or from there you go they come outside, they want to come cause problem for other people's life. All this kind of thing, what they do so? Not make sense so. So my brothers and sisters, I hope that you people see reason with me. There are many people that are not behaving like human beings. They're not be human beings, they just have skin and bones like me and you, but they don't think they are zombies. When you identify these people, regulate your relationship with them. Don't look blood, they are family. Now this family, they cause the problem. So a total stranger will not be able to influence you. But these family members, now that they pass, they come. So do not succumb to their evil plans. If you succumb, now you know, now you put yourself for the koso. So I believe that the word is enough for the wise. I have talked about my own 2 cents. You have to be careful of people asking you for help. I am very, very harsh when it comes to this. You cannot just burst into my WhatsApp and start asking me questions. I refer you, I tell you straight, if you don't have the money, I block you. I have already done a lot of free work on the channel. Some people will just see my channel, maybe they watch 1 or 2 videos, they feel that they can just burst into my WhatsApp. Who born monkey? I don't respond to that kind of thing. No. Most time I tell them politely, person will say not get money. I don't even sell cheap stuff to people. There was somebody that sent me a message yesterday. I want to explain this. I insulted the person. Most times I insult the people. My essence of insulting people is that I don't want you to contact me anymore. And when I insult you in a very shameful way that you'll be ashamed to approach me in the future. I want to cut off the relationship with you. So I will insult you very well so that you will hate me. That is the way I do people. When I insult you like this and you will hate me, you will feel ashamed of approaching me. So we'll become permanent enemies. That way I maintain my peace of mind. That's why they do people. You get why? This stupid person sent me a message yesterday saying he want to buy dream herb. You want to buy dream herb. The next thing, he start asking me a series of questions, like computer game. Then he has even checked on AST. He saw the price. He said the price of the thing he wants to buy is about 10 point something euros. After he has asked me about 7 questions, then he now said he wants to now buy the stuff. I first asked him in between. I was not even reading the questions. I was doing. I just said before you start, I charge $50 for consultation fee. Before you go even move forward, safe. Before I go even read that question, the person said that means I don't have the herb. I say I have the herb, but I don't sell just one herb. Obviously, this person don't even know me. The next thing, after writing like a typewriter, I now say you want to buy the herb. You know what I tell the person? I tell the person that you are a very big fool. You are a bush baby. Your father. Don't ever contact me again. I block him. Boom. End of story. So you want to buy a herb, right? You have already seen the price of the herb somewhere else. Then why do you still want to buy it from me? I don't know. Do I look like I sent 10 euro herb? If you have been watching my channel consistently, as you claim, you will know the way I sell my things. I don't sell one article. When I sell things for people, I sell like 5, 10 things because the cost of transportation is much. Same amount of money you are going to use to send this pen to Europe or America is the same amount of money you use to send about 1 kg or 1.5 kg of goods. So I don't sell one item to people. I tell people if you want to buy from me, to be cost effective, buy so many items because you are going to pay. I will use DHL, of course. So buy so many things so I can send it once, so you will maximize your delivery fee. It doesn't make sense for me to sell just one seed for you. They'll be using them $70 or $80 to be shipping 10 euros or $10 herb to America. It doesn't make sense. I don't do it. I feel pain to do it. So if I want to sell things, I sell in large quantities. From the government, I know that this person don't know me. And the way he said these things, like it looked me very cheap that somebody can send message for 10 euros. So I wanted to make a statement. So I insult the person very, very well. Then I block the person. That person will never contact me again. And I hope that he removes himself from the channel and unsubscribes, because the person is a very stupid person. And I am suspecting that person must be a white person. One of these white maggots that I don't know what they are doing in African spirit. I don't care whether it's white or black maggot. I don't care which one it be. But the way they approach me, I don't like him. I don't be that kind of person. So that's why I do my things too. Just like that. It dey clear. I not come this channel because of 10 euros. I clear am like that. I not come here because of 10 euros. If I want to do something, I have to do it big. I have plans for this channel. The channel never completes. I know they do cheap things. And I know they put myself cheap. I know they put myself for level of poverty. It not be virtue for me. I know who my enemies be. Poverty is one of my enemies. And I have to fight them daily. So I have to rate myself in a very high level. I have to rate myself in a place whereby I'll be above poverty, so that it cannot affect my life. So I have to organize and I have to put a lot of value into what I am doing. I have to differentiate myself. I have to give quality services that people will be willing to pay for if I want to even do that. This is the way I do my things. So when I see people that come down, you want to put me in a certain level, I will let you know that I am not in that level. I will remove myself. When you come, you try to tell me that you want to borrow some. I be like bank for your eye. Do I look like a bank? Where you come, they can't borrow money, or you just feel like you're busting, then tell me stuff. I'm not a pastor that will tell you to go and sell all your property to give to me. Go and sell your land, sell your house, sell your motor to come do spirit. I know they encourage them. I know they take that kind of money. Hungry, know they cash me. Okay? But I will let you know the kind of person I be. Then when you try to place me in a box, I will place you in my own box, which is the garbage box. Then I will kick you out. That's why they run my package. Not get I want to pass. So you need to find the way you arrange yourself. If you want to be rich as a spiritual person, you must stop many nonsense. Many kind of people wey go come meet you, won't try to tempt you, test you, or manipulate you, make you feel guilty for not helping them. You must let them know that they have to take responsibility for their own life. You will see somebody that is a total adult that have never taken any single responsibility for anything in their life. Why would you want to help such a person? Helping such a person is like you are enabling them to become more stupid and become more irresponsible. You should not be a party to that. You should know when to call a spade, when to say stop, enough is enough. You need to recalibrate. You need to get sense. Or if you don't want to behave well, go another place. You need to learn how to be saying no in all day. Not be forced. You need to learn how to be doing all these things. Okay? It will help you well. You get why. It is not wickedness. It is common sense. Okay? Person not if you do good, go they cry for backyard. Yes, a good man. I don't know how you would describe that one. May not like say they castigate good people. Well, everybody need to get their own experience, but I don't talk my own. And you have your own experience. Experience is the best teacher. Okay, all of us not go fit wear the same pajamas. So everybody know their purpose. So this is my own philosophy. This is the way I see it, you know. So now road where you don't pass, now you go fit show person. I don't know how your own be. So I believe I have said enough today. It's almost an hour now. If you have any questions, you can ask question. If you don't have any question, you still try. So this is what I have to say today. Questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. My blah blah blah. For those people who want to learn African spirituality, my website is here, River of Knowledge. It is the one-stop shop to learn African spirituality. Here we talk about the matters that are actually affecting Africa, that are actually affecting our life. We dissect the matter, we pieces them, we open it up. We are here to improve ourselves. We are not here to castigate people. Now, iron, I the sharp iron. So this is the best place. I have a lot of materials, a lot of resources that will give you a lot of understanding of what African spirituality is, the scientific aspects, the academic evidence, the etymological evidence. I have all these materials. This is the best place. You don't need to be initiated by any guru. You don't need to fly to Africa. You don't need to break the bank. You don't need to do any nonsense thing. You can learn it from any part of the world. I don't talk this entire. Join my program today, make you start to know what we do for this matter. For those people that want to know about African spirituality, those undercover Christians, my book is still here. Quantum Physics and African Spirituality, I still dey sell them. You see they here. When you dey fear, those doubting Thomas, we want still go heaven. Those one wey go shook leg for church, they go shook leg for native doctor house, they don't know where they did, they don't know what they can't do for this life. Something they those one where they claim to go school. You call yourself educated, you be nitwit, you be nickel pump. You know nothing about Africa, you know nothing about yourself, you don't know nothing about your ancestors, yet you call yourself educated person. You are just a negropine. You are a caricature of a human being. You are a substrate of a substrate. You are a muglet. You are a mugu. Materials there here. Learn something, improve your life, develop yourself, move on. I see they wait now for this place. I don't know what you now they wait for. Maybe when I won't go heaven, when I not go see. So it's there. If you want to do your spell work, your love spell, X6, packs, oracle, tarot reading, you know where to find me on this channel. Consultation. I don't do free consultation. Owe your $50 before you cross come. I know they do charity work. I don't talk and tire. Okay. So apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. Let's talk.